4-minute mark, just imagine this nice art diving towers along with Chen creeps. It's gonna be very disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, this is not... This went from a game where I was like, Invoker, you should be able to be just fine in your lane, to this is terrifying. Of course, the crippling fear 5 seconds at nighttime at level 1. This Invoker will have no chance to get away. He may feel forced to pick up an early point in Wex, and even if he gets an early point in Wex, I think he still dies. He'll bring dust.
Yeah, Ghost 6 just gonna have to be looking to be ultra aggressive here. Honestly, he can set quite the pace for this game. The only counter really would be like Funnick on the Undying. If he shows up and gets a nice turnaround, he can get a couple levels somewhere, get a couple points in the Tombstone. But his time's going to be split pretty heavily. Like, once the Chen gets up and active, he's going to have to be in the mid lane and the top lane at the same time, which unfortunately isn't really possible for an Undying. So if Tornado Ross can really split the map, split the aggression up evenly, then it looks well. But of course, the Gyrocopter, one of the better heroes to have if you're expecting a little bit of early aggression. Like, if he can get up to that 6, even a couple points in a Rocket Barrage can help out against someone like that Night Stalker who just wants to dive you.
Yeah, it'll be helpful. Okay, we're already having an early rune engagement. The Spirit Siphon coming out of FN. He's taking a lot of damage in the Rocket Barrage from Aloha Dance. Not enough. FN, one more auto attack will kill him. And that's our first blood. And now Aloha Dance has to just skulk away, sadly. Good.
That's not how you want that lane to start. That is rough.
Ironically, though, obviously, getting the first blood is less valuable than the bounty rune, technically, because this Death Prophet is going to be disadvantaged with experience, but of course you'll have this lane experience now. Because the Invoker, nobody gave him a TP. Okay. That sucks. Never mind. I was going to say they should be about even when he comes out, but never mind. Eat my words.
That is really strange, actually. I'm not sure what's up with that. At least the Salve is just chilling here on the courier waiting in the trees.
And also maybe the Witch Doctor getting some early levels, you know, he'll hit level 2 a lot faster, have a lot more utility up earlier in the game. So okay. Looking at that bottom lane, they've already got the Morphling, maybe not in the best of positions. How do you think this lane's gonna go? Because they are looking like Tornado Rock's keeping the Chen very nearby.
Yeah, the one thing they have is this ward, just saving them. And look how close that D ward was. Like, this actually sets so much of this lane up for them. The fact that they can see these rotations in from the Chen, and they think they can't.
Okay, Havost gonna just go get some extra experience off in the side. Funnick is there, still only level 1, just has decay. Quite a ways from level 2, and he is taking a lot of damage suddenly. Yeah, from the bird, it's gonna be having a tornado right on his head. Oh, Funnick takes a lot of harass. Gonna back on up, but he has 2 mangoes, so regen up the wazoo. And FN needs to be very careful here. He's getting incredibly low. He is solidly losing this lane.
Yeah, I mean, this lane's already hard, but if you don't have a rotation in as the Invoker, I don't even know what you do. He has to take the early point to Wex, even if it does end up going for like the Sunstrike, because yeah, that was quite the play.
I'm sorry, both of them ate happy little trees. I got a little excited. You would see. We rarely see even one happy little tree eaten. Oh, just look at her, FN, he can't even trade harass here.
Oh, top lane, they might have Ghost Stick here. That Maledict.
Okay. He's taking quite a bit of damage. It is just level 1 Maledict. They need some more auto attacks. We'll see if this makes him pop, but it's looking like he should just walk away. 20 HP, and now in mid, they have rotated Funnick in to help out with FN. Although, not going to do too much to the Death Prophet. We'll get to the Arcane Rune. Game plans here. For Empire, it does look like they have a bit more sit back and farm than Tornado Rocks. But up against the Morphling, can they afford to do that?
There's definitely like this one really sweet window. It'll be like in between Exorcisms and before Tron has any sort of a really major item coming up here, where you're going to see a pretty big advantage, I think, for Empire. It really depends on this Invoker, though. Like, if he just keeps getting shut down in mid, like, when does your window ever arrive here? It does look like he's actually going for the full Quaswex as well, which is, man, I don't even know the last time we hit a Quaswex Invoker.
Yeah, it's really unpopular. I think Empire understanding that the pressure is going to be coming to them soon, but right now Funnick in a lot of trouble, taking the slow. There's the Hadoken, and he's brought down by a waveform. Well played there from Tron, accelerating his farm, and a pause comes out.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just like, you base your entire draft around grabbing the Witch Doctor, but then you don't have any way to really, like, they don't have the AoE control to make the Death Ward work and that sort of a synergy. And then he hasn't even been faced up against the Chen in the first, like, 4 minutes. just Chen putting his pressure on the bottom lane instead. It's obviously going well. They just got to pick off on Funnick. They've completely zoned out Havost, who has his Iron Talent on a Spirit Breaker. Not exactly the dream here. You know, has to get up to his own level 4. And that's going to be the deciding time, honestly. It's going to be the Night Stalker versus the Spirit Breaker. Who can apply more pressure and get more kills for their team from the 4 to 8 minute mark?
Yeah, I mean, we're only 3.5 minutes in, but already a 1.5k gold lead for Tornado Rox. It's not a great sign. Obviously, there's still a lot that can happen. We're very early in. They just need one good team fight. I'm really surprised, though, that FN went this Quas Wex build. I'm trying to figure out where they're planning on applying pressure with this, because you have to force fights.
Yeah, I think the issue is that they went for the Funnick pick instead. So we were talking about like AoE control, Tidehunter, and then that comes out and you're like, oh, okay, well we're gonna just have like a Hobo Spirit Breaker, and that's kind of why maybe they feel like they have to go into this. Not only because the pressure that he's obviously facing mid, in terms of like dives that are gonna be coming in from the Chen and the Night Stalker, or what you would assume would be coming at this point, but they need that AoE control. They need some way, like if they can get the EMP off on the Death Prophet, obviously like the dream, gonna be hard, because you can assume he's gonna be building into that Yule Scepter. It really just comes down to Aloha Dance, I guess, then, because now you're committing your Invoker not into this damage and split push build of the Exort, where you're getting your Blink, your Bots, your Aghanim Scepter. It's going to be on the back of No Fear and Aloha Dance, honestly. Death Wards and Call Downs and Flat Cannons, and it has to be set up by Havost and FN the whole way through.
Interestingly, are they holding a ward? No, I did not see where Empire got the D ward out, but there is only one ward up right now for Tornado Rox. Also possible, I guess, that they didn't buy... Yeah, they still have one in stock. This is really unusual that they didn't buy out both of their wards at level 1.
I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe something to do with that, unless... Maybe the Sentry Ward bottom caught one of them?
No, it didn't.
No,
you can
that
check
couldn't
their
be
just check the cooldown. They still have a ward up on Tornado Rox. It shouldn't be off the cooldown yet.
Yeah, because there would be...
So. But yeah, they did not, and there were no sentries about, so yeah, interesting stuff, but either way, not a smoke. I was gonna say smoke rotation because it looked like one, but just a normal rotation coming out. There was an EMP, it sounds like, in mid, didn't do too much. Good Siphon now going out on FN. The support rotation will not be there in time, but FN already taking a lot of damage, and with 2 points up in Swarm, this could be an easy kill if the supports can just get there. What are they doing? Lollygagging in the jungle here. They're just falling together. Never mind. There we go. There is finally the smoke coming out from RNMN and y'all. I was wondering for a second.
Now they only have the sentry though, so if they did want to go on FN, a little bit risky. But now we're coming top. All right, Witch Doctor, this is your time to shine. No fear. Time to make these Witch Doctor plays. Going for the 2 points in the Maledict. And has it been working here? Not really. Ghost 6 still level 5. Typically, if you're committing to Maledict, it's because you're expecting you can actually zone out this offlaner, but Ghostic now with the nighttime, this is it. This is exactly what we talked about. This 4 minute mark, what can they get done?
Aloha only level 4, so there will be no cooldown for this engagement. And as you said, this is really scary if you were the lineup of Empire.
They know though. Like, this ward down here is just showing that there's no supports here. They should be fully aware.
Oh gosh, it doesn't matter if they know the stun coming around from the side and the Hadoken helping out. Now Ghostic, oh, the beautiful coconut bounces. Nopia, I don't know if he knows that he's down. He knows it all. Ghostic gonna take some tower hits, but the Maledict damage not enough. And goodbye to Nopia. Tries to stay alive with a Fairy Fire. Havost does have a torch coming in. He's trying to go for it, but he's not gonna get it off before the Chen send back. And that'll be that. 2 nice quick pickups for Tornado Rox, and still Empire not on the board.
High speed chase. And the criminal gets away there. So they make their dive, get the double kill, get out scot-free. Now at 4-0 on the side of Tornado Rox.
I really like their play though, right? The rotation seemed very on point. Mid, hard to get a kill against the Tornado coming out from Invoker and the possible Ghost Walk.
It's surprising me that they don't have any sort of wards. Now, obviously, with the smoke, you won't spot those things out anyway, but you got to know that this is coming. Like, we both talked about it. And you can even see that they had the D ward ready up here, because they know that there should be observers here trying to pick the Aloha Dance.
Aloha Dance gets caught out again by RNM, who's eating this cute little paw through the trees, and it is doing mad work. Another kill on that gyrocopter, and he's starting to fall behind because of it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, this is just brutal. Like, they just do not have the counter initiation for this. Funnick doesn't have enough levels. to TP in quite yet. He's got the 3 points. Maybe he does have enough, but again, now they're just going to lose Nope here.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do. He gets some nice coconut bounces. It is not enough. They're trying to apply some aggression onto the bottom lane, but Tron just morphing strength for both gets that secondary bash. There's a waveform coming out, and they cannot follow. A nice attempt there by Empire, but just not enough.
All the meanwhile, Death Prophet's just doing her thing. Got the 3 points up in the Crypt Swarm, 3 points up in the Spirit side. We haven't even talked about the fact that she obviously has a silence. It's something that I know often I find just goes totally unnoticed with Death Prophet because everything else about her, but it's going to be really great for these team fights up against the Undying. It's kind of like the new time dilation for Basis Void and how disgusting it is up against the Undying. It's kind of the same with the silence, right? Like if you can just silence him for a duration. Again, man, they are just butchering him.
Yeah, there's going to be support this time. Funnick coming in, manages to get the heal out for Aloha Dance. A long-range cast. I do not think it'll bounce back to Ghost Stick, though. So this will just be a rotation to save their Gyrocopter, but that seems good enough at this point.
Yeah, like, kind of both sides a little bit happy there. In one sense, you save your Gyrocopter, but again, like, they understand that with this Quaswex Invoker, it's all on Aloha Dance. So just keep shutting him down, keep eliminating any chance of farm that he can have, and anytime that this ward's coming out for your team at the 7-minute mark, you know you're in some trouble.
So
like, they're just being pressured from all sides.
Venge looking to set something up on the mid lane. Venge, oh gosh, FN should have seen this. There's a ward. Oh, never mind. That's the opponent's ward. FN in a lot of trouble here. He's going to try to throw out the tornado.
No mana.
Goes walk, no mana. And he goes down, and his support's unable to rotate in time. He did have a ward up there. The charge cancelled by Havost, and
5 mana.
This one.
That's
he
rough.
actually could see that. He could see. I thought he could see that with this ward, but maybe a stun out onto Havost, and they'll be able to walk it off. How do they stop the push here for Empire? Because that's the immediate concern, right? Oh gosh, no. The immediate concern is Aloha Dance going down again to Ghost Stick, who has super speed, haste, and his passive, and now the Exorcism is out. They can't even contest his Venge, just standing up on their high ground.
Like, I don't even know. At this point, you needed to win these lanes a little bit more handily here for Empire. They just need to sit back. They have to let this tower fall. There's really not much you can do about it. Nope, you're not level 6 yet would be like your dream potential play. Aloha Dance doesn't even have cooldown.
He doesn't have
honestly.
cooldown. He's going to come in. They should be able to get the tower deny. They've dropped the tombstone for this, and the tower deny will be pretty big for them, given their stage in the game. So they'll get that. Oh, and they just got the cooldown. For Empire, it's not uncommon to see them losing the laning phases, but normally, while that's happening, Aloha Dance is farming up a storm. They don't have that to fall back on here. I'm worried about their potential of getting back into it. I mean, other than smokes, I don't know what the play is here, Moppax.
It's just kind of like that was actually a pretty solid play, just because the fact that they were able to get the deny in the tower. Like, yeah, you have to slow down this farm. You have to stop all that gold income coming in. But unfortunately, it's still just Tron down bottom, farming away. Hasn't had to do anything this game. Just chilling at 55 last hits. Impressive that Aloha Dance honestly is even at 49, considering all the pressure. So here we go. This is your smoke play. It looks like they might not get anything though.
They're gonna go on the DP. I think this is not a bad choice. They're gonna go. Oh, okay, never mind. It all gets broken. They did not go tier 1 tower where a lot of folks could rotate in. I was gonna say I'm really glad they didn't go for the morph lane because right now it doesn't feel like they have any sort of lockdown for him. But Death Prophet, they're not gonna get this either. And they only have one more smoke for the next 7 minutes or so.
This is definitely their window though. Like, it's daytime, they need to make stuff happen. Getting a pickup on Ghost Stick 4-0-2 would be really huge for them. It might end up just being poor RMN though. Ghost Stick's just gonna leave them right to him, and he'll just pop nighttime and run away.
Probably will. The charge coming out from Havost. Havost also not level 6. They're going now onto RNM. The cooldown should hit on at least one. They've gotten the Venge. Black Cannon's coming out. She isn't hit by the second thing. The coconuts do end up landing. Nighttime is popped. The support rotations aren't coming out. Tornado does hit, and Empire feeling forced backward. They can't see if TPs have come out. And they don't even get the Venge.
Yeah, I actually like the fact that no one from Rox rotated as well, because Tron's just fully farming away. There's not even a creep wave there currently for Empire, so like they can't even push into the tower. And you pop nighttime just to ensure the escape of your Vengeful Spirit, just to reduce their vision, but just a nice little play. Look at the pressure they're getting down bottom with Exorcism. And as soon as this tower's down, that just opens up Roshan. Slap that on top of your, your Morphling, more than likely. And I don't know what you can do here.
Empire's 7.5k net worth ahead, behind. There aren't a lot of options. We're going to be seeing another attempted gank, and Havost goes down. I just don't know where to make this space, and let alone space. They don't have 6 still on the Witch Doctor. They only just got it on Havos, trying to make something happen with it, but no such luck. And Aloha Dance, not even drums, 12 minutes in.
Yeah, he's probably gonna have to go for something along those lines as well. Just like the tank up item, not really much choice. Possibly even just a really early BKB. It hurts because it affects your damage so much, but it's definitely what's killing them right now. But even then, like, then you have to deal with Exorcism. It just doesn't seem like they have a lot of options. It's like, I don't know. They need the pickoffs, but they don't really have the spells to bring down Tron. I'm not sure. Like, maybe if you get a lot of really lucky bashes, there could be something. Again, now it's nighttime though.
Yeah, they're gonna have a charge coming out. They do get the tornado. The EMP should hit as well. Cooldown, but the heal, the hand of God, the spirits. I've been doing too much, and now support rotations coming in. The charge gonna come on through. They finally get someone in the Death Prophet. Aloha Don's in a lot of trouble. They're going on Yol. They do have own charges out. They need one more hit. They managed to get it, but it looks like Havos will pay with his life. And Funnick now in the danger zone as well. He soul rips up, but the net comes out from the Chen creeps, and Funnick going down. They are still chasing. Can they find
I love this
anybody else?
Ghost Stick. He wants more.
He does. He's going to get Aloha Dance. Oh, the swap revenge to get the stun! Oh, man, I was just about to say that that's a level 1 swap. He's not catching anyone, but you don't need to catch people when you got Ghost Stick on your side. Running up in their faces. Still, a great exchange for Empire, but they lost Aloha Dance again.
Damn. Alright, man. Throwing out the flashy plays. I love it. That Aether Lens, too good, man. This item is just
He already has an Aether Lens on the bench. Like, that's what is almost part of what's so scary is Empire's deficit, but obviously the Venge already having an Aether Lens, their Night Stalker halfway to an Aghanims, 3/4 of the way to an Aghanims, without going for a Midas. This is gonna be a, like, 15-minute Aghanims at this rate.
Phew. It looks like it'll be Assange here, trying to tank up here from Aloha Dance. That's, you know, probably pretty much one of your only choices, honestly.
Their high ground defense from Empire is really good. As I imagine that's going to be happening soon, when push comes to shove with defending their tier 3s, they do have a lot of options. Nighttime pop during nighttime? I heard that right? I mean, it does give reduced ward vision, yes. They're going to see, they know it's the illusion, because the smoke hasn't been broken, and now they know that the rest of them have to be over here. We can see the pings coming out. Aloha Don's right on the front line, so he gets silenced up, isn't able to get it off. A
so
nice
good.
tornado comes through. They've already lost the Undying, though, and now the Death Ward gets cancelled. There's a cooldown happening, and it's doing a good amount of damage, but the Exorcism ripping right through their lines. They've lost 3, 4 soon to be, and now FN just has to wander away with the Ghost Walk. They know where he is. They don't care. This will be an easy Roshan for Tornado Rocks. 8 are stomping.
That fight actually could have went Empire's way if they got the tornado. I think that's definitely the priority. If they got the tombstones. And it's definitely the priority to silence up Funnick and get the kill on top of him, because tombstone, it's, you know, you just level it up to max early on as you're Undying. This is when it offers the most value in the entire game. You're gonna be able to silence them up every single time. Nice little play there by Ghost Stick. There's really no chance of them winning that engagement.
We haven't looked at it, but this Morphling already has a Lincoln Sphere. We haven't talked about it much because he normally takes quite a bit of time to get online, but he is pretty much ready to go already, and it's just going to get scarier as he works towards that shotgun.
Yeah, he's 3,700 net worth above his counterpart, the Gyrocopter, so you could say that he's having himself a pretty good game, I think. You know, I think he's having some fun, enjoying himself here. He's got the backup of his Hand of God, he's got the Vengeful Spear from RMN just chilling around here with his treads and Aether Lens now. And Aloha Dance just so desperate to farm. And look at Ghost Stick, he's like, oh, did you want to farm? Is that what you wanted up here? Because I can just come hang out. Like, you can just force away the TP even, honestly. There's 0 kill potential once he sees Aloha Dance. And he shouldn't be allowed to be up here.
10k plus net worth lead for Tornado Rocks. I think Empire, they need a mistake from their opponents at this point. A series of mistakes.
Yeah, it's basically going to have to be like massive tombstone engagements where you just kind of get that humongous swarm of zombies and there's like nothing you can do. That's pretty much their one hope. There's Tornado.
Okay.
This should be a big... Oh, no, it's too fast, man.
I mean,
This hero.
it's a Night Stalker. At nighttime, you're gonna have trouble catching that hero, and in the meantime, in bottom lane, Habo's taking a lot of damage. Adaptive Strike comes out, there's another waveform in 3 seconds. Habo's managing to juke into the trees. Tron thinking about going for it, but no TP rotations. The entirety of Empire are looking for that tier 1 on top lane. It'll be something, but unfortunately, the least important tower in the game for both sides. And while all of this is happening, there is a push, and now the TP coming out from Tron. They immediately pop that Flesh Golem. They're gonna make an illusion of it, and Invoker, not much he can do here. There's still folks pushing this mid tower. Death Prophet already gets it. Havost has a charge at the ready, but Exorcism was not spent for this push. And now up top, we still have a swap onto Funnick. Funnick going down, drops the Tombstone. Just gonna feed them more gold, and Havost forced to stop his charge.
Alright, thanks for the Aghanim Scepter, says Ghostic.
Yeah, there it is,
Give me a little
17
extra
minutes.
bank.
Oh, suddenly this gets even scarier. When it's nighttime, there's going to be so much vision on this Night Stalker, and since Exorcism wasn't used, top tower, easy to push. They might not even pop it here, they might just save it for high ground since they have a Chen.
It's not looking too good. How close are we to... It must be close to losing this Aegis, right? Oh no, wow, it is not even close. This game is just spiraling completely out of control. They still have 2 full minutes with it.
Yeah. We're gonna be seeing a nice EMP.
Man.
The other thing I did want to mention is Empire. They were, I think it was like 7-3 in this league versus rox was 3-7. For Empire, these wins are really important to try and catch up to both Team Spirit and somebody else who's doing really well. My brain is escaping me. Maybe it's Vegas Squadron. So they needed this win. Even though it's best of 1 action, they are set up. Oh no, the Exorcism Spirits are actually hitting on Funnick. They've seen it all. Welcome to Night Stalker's vision. And he does not have buyback, because that's where we are. We're going to be seeing a Rax going down. It's 18 minutes. They try to use the EMP, but it's not enough, and this Spirit's hyping. The Death Prophet's already back up to full health. Havos swapped in, brought down, Deathwood flying around on the rocks with the hand of God.
Kill her.
She's still not dead. Aloha Dawn's taking a lot of damage. He's going to go down. Buyback immediately coming out from Havos. Going to try to charge on through onto the backlands, but he's stopped up, and the GGs are called. 21-3, 18 minutes in. Wow, we short game state.
I mean, I stand by it. I think the draft just did not work for Empire. Like that early Witch Doctor pick when there's so many other heroes left in the pool, letting the Vengeful Spirit slip into the second phase and giving that away. Not picking up the counter Enchantress up against the Chen when you have the option. I don't see how this... They would have had to dominate that bottom lane with the Undying and the Spear Picker, and they were off to a good start with the Ward